Hello, everybody. Just for the sake of encouraging mental health, I just wanted to say that I'm very happy that I found a therapist that I really like. It's been like a decently long process. It hasn't been like years, but I actually started off doing a little bit of it in college at UC Berkeley because it was free and classes were kicking my ass and I felt like I needed just someone to talk to like sort out my feelings and everything. It was really, really helpful. Like it really gave me a lot of perspective. Like I honestly felt like I actually don't think I would have found the courage to pursue new media if it wasn't for my therapy in college, which is weird. I didn't just talk about classes. I also talked about the pressures that my parents put on me and everything like that. For a while, like I was trying to convince myself that I didn't need it. Some people, they actually don't need it. It's everybody's prerogative, but just because, I work in a super fast-paced environment and everything, like, it can be really, really hard to just have time to, like, sort out your feelings. And plus, I'm a really neurotic person in general, and I can kind of get lost in my feelings. A lot of people are really good at turning off their feelings. I am not. I'm the opposite. I'm the type of person that, like, sometimes, like, feels too many things at one time. I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but it's still been really helpful, like, a lot of people think that you go to a therapist when there's something wrong with you, when you're going through, like, a traumatic experience, or like, when you've been diagnosed with something, but like, especially with, like, the great experience that I've had right now, like, I really feel like therapy is really for anybody. Like, for me, I use it as, like, mental maintenance. I kind of look at it as like to prevent anything from building up in here, which I think has a lot of merit to it. And plus, like, it actually doesn't cost that much, especially since my insurance is not very good about like giving me a discount on the therapy. It's actually a very good out of pocket price. There's definitely like ways to get around the whole like cost barrier when it comes to getting mental health, at least where I am. I'll also maybe try to link some other resources that maybe can be accessed by more people. I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of myself because I gave up for quite a while because I thought it was too expensive. Like, I just tried to convince myself that I didn't need it. It just felt like there were just so many obstacles that I had to go through, and like that was kind of making me more stressed. It's this weird paradox, right, of like I need to put even more stress on my already stressful life in order to like try to make it less stressful, and it's really, really hard to get over that hurdle. Either the person was too expensive, or like they actually were not taking any more clients, or like they weren't under my insurance. What's funny is that it was so hard for me to get over that hurdle of like I'm going to someone to talk about my feelings and I'm paying like money for this, but at the same time it's been really, really, really helpful. I highly recommend anybody to like get some form of like objective opinions. It's really helpful, and it's given me a lot of clarity that I know that I would not achieve, and I think it's definitely worth the money. I don't even really look at it as like mental health. I don't look at it as like therapy. I look at it as just like another integral part of my self-care routine now. Yeah, sure, like I'm paying more a week than I used to, which was a hard thing to justify just because, with my background, like like my family's pretty practical and like usually doesn't spend like willy-nilly, but like I work really hard. I'm worth the money, like I'm worth taking that time to sit down and play video games. I'm worth that time. I'm worth the money that it takes to sit down and to talk to somebody and like to get a professional perspective on my life. Basically, I just wanted to put this out there to help break the stigma for mental health. It's totally okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help, and nothing has to be wrong with you in order for you to care about mental health. Because I feel like it's just good to get that super outside perspective, because when you talk with other friends, they're biased. When you like, no matter who you talk to in your regular life, they're probably biased in some way. And like, since you're like you're paying to have someone sit down with you, like they will do their best to like really help you through your problems, like from a very objective standpoint. To anybody who's watching, I hope you take the time to sit down with yourself and just ask yourself, am I okay? Just be honest with yourself with that, because there's no shame in saying that, no, I'm not, like I need like a little bit more help. The world can be really shitty. It's pretty discomforting. Nobody asked to be born. We're all just trying to make it through a bunch of situations that are kind of controllable, but in the end not controllable. It can definitely be a process. It can definitely like put a lot more stress in your life. I think it's worth it, and I think it's important to keep trying because you are worth it. Yeah, that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye.